were maybe one or two places in the world 12 years ago where the Economic Development Agency would have done something like this. And the fact that it's happening now, I think, says a lot about how places are really understanding the power of culture and what that really means. I get artists who hit me, literally, physically sometimes, mentally often. What do you mean you're putting economic value on arts and culture? How can you dare do that? Don't you know it's beyond value, right? This is art we're talking about. It's important stuff. It doesn't need to be, you demean it by giving it economic value. I'm like, well, yeah, but that argument didn't work with Rob Ford, did it?
You are the rain, and I'm the last that you touch.
This stuff is really important. It matters to cities. It matters to cities for a whole lot of reasons. One of them is economic. One of them is about attracting, it's convention and visitors bureaus. It's attracting people, it's bringing money in that way. It's bringing money in because arts and culture help lead to other kinds of innovation, which leads to increased wages, increased productivity, all kinds of other things. It's not the only value. You never said it's the only value. But it's an important one, and it's one that when other arguments don't work, that argument can. We believed you. When you said arts and culture matter and they're really important for the economy, and we funded you and we said that was great. We'd like some proof now. People are like, oh, proof? I don't have proof. I got this good book by Richard Florida, but I don't have any proof, right?
Stay down, you are safe, you are hurt.
But when you really say, hey, we want to support these things, what are you really doing? What are you really talking about? Whose culture is it? Who's defining it? Who's figuring out what's culture and what's not? We need a bigger airport. We need to be a major league city. Literally, they started going through the litany of things that every other city on the face of the planet has tried and has failed, right? The big ticket silver bullet items that don't work. They were going to do all of them. To their credit, the people of Austin revolted. They said, don't you dare. They started a campaign called Keep Austin Weird. Population growth, job growth, income growth in Austin, Texas never slowed down. The dot-com bubble came and went. The Great Recession came and went. Austin continues to be an incredibly successful city. Because our message isn't just about amenities, our message is also about tolerance and inclusion. But that is, if you really want to understand the culture of a city and the cultural locations and what's going on, you really have to think not only about the institutions, the kind of permanent things, or the places where people are living and working. Those things are important and that's really great. But you also have to understand the temporal things. You have to understand the park that Monday through Friday becomes a place where people take their dogs to poop. And on Saturday gets taken over by immigrant families who throw huge parties there.
Well, thank you. And thank you for that.